How do I transfer a house from a deceased parent's trust into my name? And do I need my siblings' consent if we're both beneficiaries? If the house was actually titled in your parents' revocable living trust before death, the usual process is that the successor trustee signs a deed from the trustee to the beneficiary or beneficiaries named in the trust, and that deed is then recorded in the county land records where the house is located. In other words, the trustee is the person with authority to sign, because deeds to or by a trust are treated as deeds to or by the trustee. If the house was never transferred into the trust and it is still titled in your parents' individual name, the successor trustee usually cannot just deed it to you. A probate step is often needed first, commonly opening the estate and probating the will, including any pour-over will, so the house gets into the right place under the estate plan before it can be deeded out correctly. On your siblings' consent, no, consent is not automatically required just because you are both beneficiaries. What matters is what the trust says. If the trust specifically gives the house to you, the trustee can usually deed it to you without your sibling signing. But if the trust leaves the house to both of you, or leaves everything equally, a deed into only your name typically requires extra authority in the trust or an agreement and properly documented transfer from your sibling. The safest first step is to confirm the current deed and owner of record, confirm who the acting fiduciary is, successor trustee or personal representative, and then follow the trust's distribution instructions before recording the deed, because recording the wrong deed can create title problems later.